Why do 90% of people never become rich? You've probably heard that exact number before in a video, a book, maybe a guru slide deck. Here's the honest truth. Nobody can cite a single study that proves it's exactly 90%. But the idea behind it points at something real, something measurable, and today I'm going to show you the actual numbers behind it, not the recycled myth. Let's start with what we can actually verify. According to the Federal Reserve's own household survey, 28% of working-age Americans have absolutely nothing saved for retirement. Zero. Not a small amount. Nothing. And here's the number that tells the real story. For people aged 55 to 64, the group standing right at the edge of retirement, the median retirement savings is $185,000, but the average for that same group is $537,000. Why such a massive gap between median and average? Because a small number of people are holding enormous amounts of wealth, dragging the average way up, while most people are sitting far below it. That gap, not a vague 90%, is the real, measurable shape of wealth in this country. And separately, 58% of American workers say, in their own words, that they're behind on retirement savings. So somewhere between roughly a quarter and well over half of people, depending on exactly how you measure it, that's the real range. Not 90%, but still a genuinely large problem. So if the number isn't exactly 90%, what's the real reason so many people are behind? It's not what most people think. It's not mainly about salary size. It's about one thing: whether saving happens automatically, or whether it depends on you remembering to do it every single time. Look at this comparison. Workers who are automatically enrolled into a retirement plan at work save at a rate above 85%. Workers who have to set it up themselves, opening their own account, manually moving money every month, participation drops below 15%, even in the exact same income bracket. Same income. Same options available. The only difference is whether saving requires a decision every month or zero decisions at all. That's not a willpower problem. That's a systems problem. Second real reason: starting late. The earlier money starts compounding, the larger the gap becomes, not in a straight line but exponentially. Two people saving the exact same amount, starting just 10 years apart, can end up with wildly different totals. Not because one of them is smarter, just because one of them started the clock earlier. Third reason: lifestyle inflation. When income goes up, spending usually goes up right alongside it, quietly, automatically, almost without noticing. A raise that should have gone towards savings instead gets absorbed into a slightly nicer apartment, a slightly newer car, slightly more takeout. The income line moves up. The savings rate stays flat. Fourth reason: debt that costs more than savings earn. The average credit card today carries an interest rate north of 20%. If you're paying 20% on a balance while trying to save in something earning a fraction of that, you are mathematically losing ground every single month, no matter how disciplined you feel about putting money aside elsewhere. Debt at that interest rate isn't a moral failure. It's just math working against you. So here's the honest version of the original claim. It's probably not exactly 90%, but the real reasons a large share of people stay behind aren't mysterious, and they're not really about income. They're about whether saving is automatic or manual, how early it started, whether raises get absorbed by lifestyle creep, and whether high-interest debt is quietly canceling out any progress. 3 things you can actually do with this, starting today. 1. If your employer offers automatic enrollment or automatic contribution increases, turn it on, remove the decision entirely. 2. If you get a raise, redirect at least half of the new amount straight into savings before your spending habits adjust to it. 3. If you're carrying high-interest debt, understand that paying it down is often mathematically equivalent to an extremely high guaranteed return. It deserves priority. Quick recap: it's not 90%. It's roughly a quarter of people with nothing saved, and over half who say they're behind. The real causes are automation, timing, lifestyle creep, and high-interest debt, not bad luck and not a fixed number someone made up for a thumbnail. If this kind of breakdown is useful to you, subscribe. Every video on this channel takes one popular financial claim and shows you the real math behind it. See you in the next one.